EA Sports. It's in the game. Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she bought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. It be coming like this on the intro, what they here for. If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. This music don't work out. I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't trying to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shot for. Can't trust him cause he not my. Cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't falling figures. Just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Third down, here's Algier. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Mariota to throw for it on fourth. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard, which brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air, Allen. That's complete, right around the 8. Touchdown, Bills! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 8. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the option play now to the left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. They'll give it to Patterson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Third down, here's Patterson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On first down, going back to Patterson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On first down, Allen. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On 2nd and inches, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead. and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself not just so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the set. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Allen. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This taken in at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Now Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. He's got room at the 30, and he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Allen. That is caught inside the 5. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Singletary is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming up to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll go again with Patterson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On the set.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They'll run with Patterson. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Beating the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's London. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Patterson. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. They'll go. It's Patterson. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. It's caught at the 1. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashaan Evans. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Back to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He's back to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20, 10, 5, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick six, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick six?
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow. And for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour. And something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was